everyone. Today we will discuss the syllabus of engineering of second semester. The name of the subject is Advanced Engineering Materials. This subject has a weightage of 100 marks and two lectures per week are there and one tutorial per hour, 1 hour per weekly and 1 hour for the activity purposes. The syllabus of Advanced Engineering Material consists of 6 units. Unit 1 is related with band theory of solids. Unit 2 is semiconductor devices. Unit 3 is related with the magnetic materials. Unit 4 is superconductor. Unit 5 is related with laser and Unit 6 is nanoscience and nanomaterials. The Unit 3 and Unit 4 magnetic materials and superconductor. These two new units are included in the syllabus of Advanced Engineering Materials. So let us see what are the topics contained in each unit. Unit 1 is band theory of solid and we have to complete this unit in 6 hours and this unit has a weightage of 12 marks. Under this unit we have to focus the topics of basic idea of free electron theory of metals, expression of conductivity of a metal, then formation of energy bands in solid, how the energy bands are formed, what are the Fermi energy and Fermi levels. Then we have to discuss classification of solid on the basis of energy band diagram, that is conductor, semiconductor and insulators. And we have to note or we have to discuss the concept of Fermi level. So in unit 1 we have to focus in detail all the topics. Then unit 2 is related with semiconductor devices. Again the hours for this unit is 6 hours and it has weightage of 12 marks. So this unit consists of types of semiconductor diodes, their applications, then p-n junction diode, characteristics of p-n junction diode, tunnel diode, Zener diode, LED and photodiode. These types of semiconductor we have to study in detail. Then transistors, CB and CE mode. Actually there are 3 types of transistor: common base, common emitter and common collector. But in detail we have to study only common base and common emitter mode and the applications of the transistor as an amplifier. Then one important topic is that Hall effect. Then we have to study the Hall effect, what is Hall voltage and what are the Hall coefficient and their applications. This is the most important topic of this unit, and on this topic we have to perform one experiment related with this Hall effect. So these are the contents of semiconductor devices. Then unit 3 is related with magnetic materials and the weightage of this unit is 11 marks. So we have to discuss in detail about the magnetic materials like diamagnetic, paramagnetic, ferromagnetic, ferrimagnetic and antiferromagnetic material. These type of magnetic materials we have to study in details, their properties, their domain theory. Then we have to discuss all the types of materials on the basis of the domain. Then one important concept is there, that is hysteresis curve. Then characteristics of all the magnetic materials and their applications we have to study under this unit. Unit 4 is related with superconductor and this unit has a weightage of 12 marks. Under this unit we have to study the basics of superconductivity, their properties of superconductivity like zero electrical resistance, persistent current, effect of temperature, effect of magnetic field, critical current, the Meissner effect, then the types of superconductor type 1 and type 2, London equation, the penetration depth, Berdin-Cooper-Stiefel, that is BCS theory we have to study under this unit. Unit 5 is related with laser, which is the most simple and very scoring unit, and this unit has a weightage of 12 marks. And under this unit we have to study about the quantum transitions like absorption, spontaneous emission and stimulated emission. Then few terms are there related with this laser, that is metastable state, then principle of lasers, laser characteristics like coherence length, coherence time. Then pumping schemes are there, 3-level pumping and 4-level pumping scheme. Then optical resonator and types of laser, that is ruby laser and helium neon laser. We have to study the types of laser in details, that is construction and working of ruby laser and helium neon laser, and finally the applications of a laser. So it was very easy and very interesting unit. Then last unit is nanoscience and nanomaterials, and this is the unit for 11 marks. And under this unit we have to study the introduction of nanoscience, classification of nanomaterials, how the nanomaterials are classified. There are generally 4 types of classification: 0-dimensional, 1-dimensional, 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional types of materials. Then types of synthesis of nanomaterials, what are the techniques of preparation of nanomaterials. Then comparison of properties of nanomaterials with bulk materials. What happens when the materials changes from bulk to nano, then what are the changes in their properties. Then 2 special nanomaterials we have to study, that is zeolite and graphene. Then application of nanomaterials in engineering. Actually there are so many applications which are applicable in all over the field, but in engineering we have to focus on the applications of nanomaterials in engineering. So these is all about the topics which we have to study under this syllabus of this advanced engineering materials. Then the list of experiments, total 10 experiments are there which are related with this unit, like laser source, determination of wavelength by diffraction grating. Second experiment is energy gap of semiconductor. Third one is the VI characteristics of PN junction diode. Fourth experiment is related with characteristics of Zener diode. Fifth is the characteristics of NPN transistor in CB and CE mode. Sixth one is the Hall effect. Seventh is variation of Hall coefficient with temperature. Eighth is related with the characteristics of tunnel diode. Ninth is the characteristics of LED, that is light emitting diode. And 10th experiment is related with study of diode rectification. So among all these 10 experiments, we can perform any 6 experiment, and we have to conduct 2 experiment beyond the syllabus. Then these are the list of activities which we have to perform during the conduction of the classes. And there are 2 or 4 activities are mentioned here which are based on every unit. So depending on the unit, and we have to conduct all these activities. Not compulsory to conduct all these activities, at least we have to perform any one activity of each unit, and we can conduct all these activities in different modes, like PowerPoint presentation, in the form of quiz, in the form of video making, puzzle and many more. So depending on the type of conduct activity, we can perform all these activities. So this is all about the syllabus of advanced engineering materials. Thank you.